Stacey Dash. Let's talk about it. Get it right. What up, what up, what up? What's good, what's good? It's your boy D7. Welcome back to another video. And you know, it's around the Christmas time. But yeah, man, today we got a video from Oshay Duke Jackson. Now, I've been following Oshay Duke Jackson for a while, so whatever video he got, I know it's gonna be a slight entertaining, and my boy gonna speak his mind. But he's gonna speak his mind. But today he's covering Stacey Dash. Now, when I was a kid, I seen Stacey Dash, like Oshay Duke Jackson gonna say in the video, I seen Stacey Dash on More Money. And not just More Money, Clueless, all the other little stuff she did. And as a kid, bro, I was captivated. I was like, bro, I used to be like, this woman she's gorgeous. Even though I was a kid, I knew she was like gorgeous. But that's neither here nor there. Those are past feelings. But yeah, man, like, I don't know, man. It's like after that, after More Money, I ain't see her no more. And after Clueless, I haven't seen her. And it's like, bro, she just really went off the rails. She had a few in, but she just went off the rails. But let's see what Oshay Duke Jackson got to say about her. Because, yeah. So let's get into the video.
Saw Stacey Dash. I was 11 years old, and she was on More Money with Damon Wayans. Of course, you guys will see the other roles like Renaissance Man and Clueless, but I'm not gonna lie, More Money was the truth.
He's right, you know.
And in the 90s hip-hop world, Stacey Dash was top notch. Everybody wanted her. But fast forward. As time went on, Stacey Dash changed. She married and divorced for a different white man, and then she started doing this.
Do we want to have segregation or integration? And if we don't want segregation, then we need to get rid of channels like BET and the BET Awards and the Image Awards, where you're only awarded if you're black. Just like there shouldn't be a Black History Month.
Now, with that, I think she got a lot of backlash from that, because at that point, I think Stacey, what she said was pretty much just downright disrespectful towards Black history and Black people in general. For the simple fact that you had all these other shows like MTV Awards, the MTV Music Awards, and things of that nature, and like, you really didn't see many at that time. A lot of Black artists get recognized for their crafts. So that's why they came up with BET and the BET Awards and the BET Music Awards and Soul Train Awards and stuff like that, to give Black artists that spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Black people, Black artists and Black actors and such like her. Man, I guess it just went over her head at that point. It just really went over her head at that point why they had that. But yeah, man, I digress, man. That whole argument she had right there at that point was just dumb.
You know, we're Americans, period. That's it.
Stacey Dash was literally Candace Owens before Candace Owens was Candace Owens.
He's right, you know.
Then Stacey Dash kind of went into a really, really dark place. She got fired from Fox, I believe, in like 2016. She kind of fell off the face of the earth, not really doing any projects. She would then emerge on TikTok, and we started seeing stuff like this.
So when the devil tries to get all up in my head and tell me lies, I turn, I look him dead in the eye, and I tell him, no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Okay, so she's my thing is, bro, she's still a beautiful woman. It's just the fact that, you know, a lot of her thinking is, I don't want to say left or right, because I'm not trying to get into politics. A lot of her thinking is mostly, pretty much, to me, it says, you know, Black people are low and everybody else is up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like not just white people, but everybody else. It's like she really don't think highly of black people at all. And like I said, I don't know. I don't know what her reason for it is. I don't know why she thinks that way, but she does. Whatever. That's her thought process, not mine. But it's whole yeah. She don't think black people should have their spotlight. In my eyes, that's what she think. That's what she's thinking, and it's sad because it's sad to me because she's such a she was a big part of the '90s. You know what I'm saying? She was a big part of the '90s and how the world viewed black women. And instead of using herself, her level, and her platform as a beacon of what a black woman should be, it's like she just was tearing black people down. It's just crazy to me. I don't get it, but hey, I guess it's how people are.
Amen.
Like literally, is this Stacey Dash preaching? Yeah, this is Stacey Dash preaching, but wait, she not done.
Then I tell him, behold, Jesus has given unto me power to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, you, and nothing shall by any means harm me.
Now, this is interesting because Stacey Dash got back into church. If you look at her profile, it says official Stacey Dash, Catholic clean mother actress. Now, she is a Catholic talking like this. This sounds more of a Protestant feel, like, shouting at the devil, talking down to the devil can't hold me back. This is not how Catholics talk, but this is how Stacey Dash is kind of talking. She's like a blend in between the two. Now, you got to know that Stacey had a real big issue with alcohol and drug addiction for so many years. And so when she got out of that, she then got into church. But every now and again, we will see signs that,
Hey, so tough morning. Had a good cry. No particular reason. That's just what happens when you have PTSD and.
So she'll have.
No. PTSD. Okay, I know what this stands for, and I'm not knocking anybody who does it, but I'm trying to figure out. I don't know her everyday life. I don't know what happened to her, so I'm not gonna judge on anything. You cry if you cry. You cry, let it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big believer in if you got to cry, cry. But I want to know what she was crying about. Maybe he about to get into it, but I really want to know what made it a dark day for her. What could possibly be going on for her to just randomly wake up randomly crying? Like she just said, she randomly just cried. Like, there's got to be something.
These clips of her crying because she says she has post-traumatic disorder, PTSD, which is nothing to joke about. But I know some people are going to feel like, listen, if you're going to have these breakdowns, why don't you do them on your own time instead of putting it out to the world? But no, Stacey Dash is definitely going to do that in front of the world. And not only that.
And these are not tears of sorrow, they're tears of love and gratefulness. Because I am truly, truly, truly so grateful for what God is doing in my life and the lives of my children.
So these are not.
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You're not crying because you're sad. You're not crying because you're happy. You're crying before you're grateful, which I understand. It coincides with happiness. You're grateful, so therefore you're happy about your situation. But why are you doing it? Why are you crying about that late at night? Obviously around bedtime, in your nightgown, in your hat, Are you sure it's about? I think it's something else, but I think she crying about something else. I don't know. Me personally, I think she crying about something else. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't. Me personally, I think she crying about something else. I don't think it's happiness. I don't think it's gratefulness. I don't think it's sadness. I think it might be a little loneliness. She might be lonely because a lot hasn't happened. Not a lot of good has happened in her life. So I'm gonna guess it's loneliness. No, I might be wrong, but I'm guessing it's loneliness.
It's tears of sorrow, just like God is doing all this great stuff. And I mean, that's great. I'm not the person to hate on what God is or is not doing in a person's life. Who am I to judge, right? But then there was this information, and the information that came out, I had to really check, and I really couldn't believe.
I hope you check it. I hope you did a good job checking it, because sometimes, my boy, my boy can be misinformed sometimes. So I hope, Oshay is doing his due diligence and really, really looking into like this research. But let's continue.
Myself, and it says this: Stacey Dash is now on OnlyFans. You'd be clueless not to subscribe. Huh? Now, this is going viral all over Black social media because Stacey Dash is this Christian, but she's on OnlyFans. Now, just because she's on OnlyFans, it doesn't mean that Stacey Dash is on there doing something that's nude. We're not saying that, but I didn't subscribe, and I'm definitely not about to go over there and pay. Damn.
It's funny, bro, because my boy used to say he big spending. You know what I'm saying? My boy used to say he spent for the women. But I understand, you're spending for women that you're actually going to spend time with. You're not spending money on women that you're not even going to meet in person. So I understand. I'm on the same boat. I would never spend money on a woman that I'm not seeing personally. Never. I would absolutely not get money out of them. I would not spend money on a woman that I'm not seeing personally. But Oshay, come on, bro. You should say you was a trick. He used to say this all the time. But hey, he used to say trick it if you got it. But I ain't got it, I ain't tricking. So we gonna leave it at that. Definitely not trying to see Stacey Dash. Now back in 90s Stacey Dash? Now Stacey Dash?
But then Stacey Dash, while she is still beautiful, she is 58 years old. And this got me to thinking.
But calling a woman 4 times in a span of 3 hours is crazy work when she just gave you her phone number yesterday.
So you have a lady that's in her 40s and Stacey Dash is in her 50s, almost 60s. This lady is complaining about meeting a man that's called her like 4 different times in 3 hours. And obviously that is creepy, but it's definitely more creepy if you are, getting these calls from a man that you don't feel is on your level, or is he attractive and all of that. Also makes me think about something else. What if Stacey Dash would have been able to be, number one, sober, and to find a man who could deal with her and take care of her? Because we all know the real thing right now is that Stacey Dash probably doesn't have a whole lot of money. All right. She just doesn't. She's on TikTok doing some weird dances. People think that, she's delusional, something is wrong with her. And so what's happened now is while Stacey Dash is still beautiful, she's 58. She's been married and divorced 4 times.
They might just say she was 56, now she's 58. Bruh. He gave her 2 years. He gave her 2 years of age. But which is it? She 56 or 58? I probably need to figure this out on my own. Probably need to look this up.
And, Stacey Dash is in a situation where a lot of women never think they will be, which is alone, by yourself, and now you've become a religious zealot who is now on OnlyFans? That's what's happened in so many words. So number one, you didn't pick the right man, or you're not valuable to the right communities so that you could scale up and be in the industry and provide a value. That didn't happen at all. But what ended up happening was that none of the men that do like you, and of course she gets a lot of simps, trying to throw themselves at her in the comments. She doesn't want any of them. And so now you're this Christian who loves the Lord, and you're on OnlyFans, which OnlyFans, if you want to be honest, it is known for a site that is associated with a lot of sexual activity. And so this is what OnlyFans is known for. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. That's what it is, okay? If you don't think that that's what it is, that's what it is. So it really looks bad. And people are going to have this to say about her.
Sisters with Proverbs 31 tatted on their chest, come to the front. Sisters that's fornicating, come to the front. Sisters that's aborting their babies, bring your ass to the front of the classroom, because I'm talking to you. Listen. Sisters that's half dressed on the internet, in public, come on, I'm talking to you too. You cannot serve your flesh and your spirit at the same time. You cannot serve God and mammon. You have got to pick a side. And it's time. Pick a side, sis. Stop being a hypocrite. That's why people don't go to church now. You have got to start reading and applying the scriptures to your life on a daily basis. Examine yourself.
Oftentimes, big-time church girls try to use the Bible as a weapon against the men that they date, to hold you biblically accountable for everything that it says a man should be, but yet not hold themselves biblically, morally, or ethically accountable to anything that it says a woman should be.
He's right, you know.
Bro, shout out to Kevin Samuels, bro. Rest in peace to that man. Hey, he used to speak a lot of facts. I mean, he did say a lot of shit that I didn't agree with personally, but he did speak a lot of facts. So, that being said, man, we finna end it right here, man. Y'all want to watch the rest of Oshay Duke Jackson's video, which is, yeah, I'm gonna chop this up. Because it's not a long video, so I'm not gonna use too much of the content, but if y'all want to use most of it, y'all want to view it, go to Oshay Duke Jackson's channel, man. Check it out. But, yeah, man, like, come on, Stacey Dash, man. You can't be having our OnlyFans. I know I've seen a lot of content creators create them OnlyFans. And like he said, a lot of them don't be showing nudity or anything of that nature. But if you want your, I suggest if you want your people to come to you and see your personal, your extra content, and you're not showing nudity, you're showing your videos, your creative side and things like that, but you're not showing, don't go to OnlyFans, man. Go somewhere like Patreon or something. Don't do OnlyFans, man, because they're just gonna lump you in with the adult content creators over there, and it's not cool. So yeah, man, just, I'm not saying that adult content creators aren't cool. You know what I'm saying? They do their thing. You know what I'm saying? They do their thing. They make their money, whatever. But if you're not on that time, if you're not doing that, go to something like Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want people to pay to view your extra content, go to Patreon. Or something similar to Patreon, bro. Don't stay away from OnlyFans if you're not doing that type of content, because people just gonna lump you in with it at all times. So, yeah, man. Man, I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest of it over on his channel, man. Go to Oshay Duke Jackson channel. Go to Oshay Duke Jackson channel, y'all, and watch the rest of that video. Yeah, man, just, Stacey Dash, you might not know me. You don't know me. You might not care about what I got to say, but don't do that to yourself. Don't go to OnlyFans to get people to see extra content of you. OnlyFans is basically just an extra P-Hub. You know what I'm saying? It's another P-Hub, but you're paying for content. You know what I'm saying? It's X all over. It's not. It's for adult. Mostly it's known for adult content. So Yeah, you shouldn't do that if you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you want people to see your content but yet pay, man, do something like Patreon. Patreon is a lot better. I follow a few YouTubers that have Patreons. And you go to people go to Patreons, they subscribe to the Patreon, and they actually do pretty well. Wow, they do pretty well with their content over on Patreon. It's not much. It's like an extra $2 for a subscription. But when you get a lot of followers and you get a lot of people following you and paying that monthly subscription, that's a lot of extra income for your channel, for your life, or whatever. That means people actually believe in you. So, if you want to do that, but don't go to OnlyFans. And I think honestly, Stacey Dash probably do have a chance. This is my personal opinion. I think Stacey Dash has a chance to get back into shows and movies and TV if she wanted to. If she can control that outrageous behavior of hers, and if she control that, the urges, I think she could make a comeback. But it will all still to be dependent solely upon her. So, yeah, man. With that being said, man, thank you guys for joining me. It's your boy D70. Man, don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, hit that subscribe button so you can see what I post next for you. And I'm out. Peace.